Now I'm nervous.
Girl. Okay, let me do the introduction.
Sorry. You know when you're nervous, you gotta pee.
Hello, and welcome to our next installment of Unripe Wisdom with the gorgeous, the skinty minty, easy peasy lemon squeezy, Liz Lynn. Welcome to the stage, Liz Lynn.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you.
No.
We're gonna fight about this.
And tell us who you are, what you do, what you aspire to be. Go.
That was a lot of questions.
Sorry.
So I'll start with the first.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Liz Lynn. I'm an actor. What was the other question?
I don't remember.
I was actually like, me and my friends were saying like our generation has such bad like working memory in terms of like we always have to like look at maps anytime we go anywhere, even though it's like the 20th time we've been there.
I agree.
We have to follow a recipe even though we've made the recipe 10 times.
Yeah.
The only thing I can remember is like my phone number and my mom's phone number.
Do you remember when you were a kid, you would like remember everyone's phone numbers?
Like home phone numbers?
Yeah,
Because I was like how...
I remember my home phone number.
Yeah.
I remember my cousin's phone number. I remember like
Yes.
96224729. I don't know whose phone number that is now, but
yeah.
it's not mine.
Yeah, I used to like remember my mom's office number as well. Because like, back then they had like, because I would call the office after school. I'd be like, Mom, where are the snacks? Where are the snacks?
She was a working woman. Like,
where? Yeah, literally.
So today's episode is all about travel. What we like about it, what we hate about it. I consider you a good like traveler.
A good travel? I'm a good travel?
You're a good travel.
Yeah. I'm well traveled, some may say.
I think you are. Do you enjoy a plane ride?
If I'm like, if it's been a really, really hectic time, the plane ride can be a nice time for me to relax.
And do nothing, because it forces you to do nothing. Yeah.
And turn my phone off. Like a lot of flights these days offer in-flight Wi-Fi, and I'm like, I don't fuck with that.
But also like, even when it is free, it does not work.
No, sometimes it works really well.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
I've never been on a flight that's like free Wi-Fi, it's always not working properly, or like, I can just send a message.
Like Cathay Pacific is really good. Because the last time I took Cathay, I did connect to the Wi-Fi and I was like taking a little nap, and I woke up and I had like emails, and I was like, oh, actually I'm glad that I connected to the Wi-Fi, because they were kind of like urgent emails I needed to answer. But I was like, whoops. But yeah, it was good Wi-Fi, so Cathay Pacific.
Damn. It's like, I always say like, if it's anything less than 5 hours, I'm happy to do economy. I'm happy to like deal with the bullshit of not having entertainment and stuff. After 5 hours, I'm like, it's either business or go home.
That is absolutely correct.
I'm not
that
doing
is the only correct take.
I don't know how I'm paying for it, but I don't know how many points I need to hoard, but anything more than 5 hours, my body can't handle it. I've reached an age...
Guys, we're like not even old.
But I've reached an age, honestly, where like, anything more than 5 hours, maybe because I'm tall.
Yeah.
It hurts.
I don't know what my excuse is.
Like my knees, my bum, the bone, like it's carving into nothingness on the couch.
I need personal space. That's what I need.
Yes. Do you ever, when you're flying with anyone, do you ever like do, what do they call it? The Povo business class. What do they call it?
Can you say Povo?
What is it called?
Is that politically correct?
For poverty.
Well, he said it.
Is Povo like a bad word?
I feel like it might be.
No, it's not. You're kidding.
I don't know.
Holly.
He's Googling it right now.
Is Povo derogatory?
There was a derogatory too.
Poor people.
I'm poor. What do you mean?
You're not poor, Mina.
Yes, I am. Hold on.
Just say poor, Mina.
But what's the difference?
Babe, povo means poor. You don't need to look up the meaning. We know what it means.
Wait. No. Yeah, you're right. I know the meaning. Povo slang. A poor or cheap person.
Often used derogatorily.
Well, I'm not using it derogatorily.
Okay, right.
Back to my... What, I don't even know. Oh yeah, I do remember.
Okay.
Have you ever, with you and your friend, done the poverty seats? Where it's... where it's like, it'll be a row of 3, and like you book A, someone else books C, and then like you hope no one books B, and then you have 3.
Have I ever done
So then you can sleep in a row. Am I making sense?
Yes, you are making
How do you sleep? one seat. And how short do you think we are?
Because then you can sleep, like they can put your head on your lap.
I've never done that.
Maybe you're not followed.
I'm just risk averse, guys.
Yeah. What's the rich version of this? Richo?
I don't think there's a word for that.
Okay.
I've never done that, but I remember there was one time where I was like, it was like a flight back from Canada, and I was flying by myself. I actually fly by myself most of the time, I would say.
Because you travel a lot for work.
Yeah, so I travel a lot by myself. And yeah, this one time I was like, okay, I'm gonna book, because I'm an aisle seat girl. Because I have to go to the bathroom so much. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna book the window seat because in my mind I'm like, well, most people will want the aisle seat, right?
But you just said.
Yeah, okay, so my logic here was like, if I book the window seat, no one's gonna book the middle seat because who wants the middle seat?
Exactly.
And then no one is gonna book. What was my logic? No, okay, most people want the window seat, okay? Most people want the window seat. So no one's gonna book the middle seat, and then no one's gonna book the aisle seat, and I'll have a whole row to myself.
Yeah.
Because when I last checked,
it was all free.
It was all free.
Yeah,
and like a lot of the plane was free. And I ended up sitting next to this old couple for my.
Oh, so they took both the seats.
They took both the seats on a 15.5-hour flight back, and I can't sleep in economy class.
No one can.
I can't sleep. No, some people can, and I really think it's a really, like, they're so talented for doing so.
They must have gone through the ringer in life if they can, like, sleep.
No, but, like, I honestly am so jealous of people who can sleep in economy class. So then I was on this 15.5-hour flight in the window seat, and I just kept having to get up to pee, because if I can't sleep, then I'm just consuming liquids and food, and I just need to go to the bathroom.
So how did you go? Did you just climb on top of them?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did. I felt so
Spider
bad.
monkey.
And I would have to wake them up, but then like your ass is rubbing in their face as you're leaving the seat. So
yeah, that is so true. I do hate when I am in the window, when I'm in the window seat, and like everyone have their dinner and it's a long flight, and then all of a sudden just like everything gets pushed in your face, like the chair in front of you, and you're like, okay, there's too many people on my left, there's a wall on my right, there's the screen up my nostrils, like it's all too much.
Yeah, this is why Mina doesn't sit economy class.
I can't do it anymore.
It's
So that's what I do. Me and my mum, I book A, she books C, and we pray, but no one books B.
And then if someone does,
it's like 1 in 100 chance.
Really?
I think so, because the way I book my seats as well is I book the last row.
oh my god, I also did that once.
Because you know why?
Yeah.
There's no one behind you. I can go as back as I want and not feel as guilty.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay, yeah, so this is another story.
Go.
It was actually the same time. This was like my flight to Canada from Australia, not the one returning. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna book the last row, because there were 2 seats in the last row, which is unusual. It's meant to be 3 seats. And I booked the aisle, because I was like, okay.
No one's gonna take that.
Or no one's gonna take the window. I don't know. Okay, my logic is changing. I don't know. Anyway, so I was like, okay. And I was like, no one's gonna, because who's gonna sit in the last row? No one wants to do that.
True.
So I booked the aisle, and then I get on the plane, and let me tell you, when the tallest person on the entire plane sits next to me, like, and when I say tallest man,
he's tall.
he is actually a professional basketball player.
No, he's not.
And I'm like, what is he doing in economy class?
Yeah.
Things are not going well for him.
That will not be good for him.
but like it was good because it was a 2-seater and in a space for 3-seater. Like he actually had heaps of space
Like for his legs,
for his legs on the window side. But I was like, trust me to end up next to the tallest person on the plane with the longest limbs. Anyway, he was a basketball player from Canada, and like I think I can't remember. I got his name. I was like messaging my brother before the flight.
Who is he?
And I was, do you know this guy? My brother was like, yeah, he played in the Olympics. I was like,
Oh shoot.
crap.
He got his number.
No, but he was really nice because he was like around my age and he was like talking to me, and I'm like, first of all, I never sit next to anybody.
He was flirting.
No.
Liz.
I was like, first of all, I never sit next to anybody like my own age on a plane, because for some reason everyone on a plane is over the age of 40. Like it's just no one is.
That is so true.
I'm like, I walk into an airport and I'm suddenly
Just old
like,
people.
yeah,
The one thing
not old people. Like over 40 is not old. It's just like not our demographic.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
There's good 40s.
40s is not old.
No, but like there's bad 40s.
Oh, okay.
Like there's people that aren't
Right.
life has been rough.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
That's fair. Lots of life gone through. Anyway, so he was talking to me, and I was like, oh, this is great, because also I get quite nervous before like it's especially the takeoff. I really hate the takeoff, and because he was chatting to me, I was like, oh, now like I feel like regulated because like there's like external stuff happening, not just like me sitting there being like, so when are they shutting the doors and like for it to take off? Yeah, and then he started writing his diary and stuff.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I was like, he's a sensitive man.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but
Okay. Man that plays basketball in the Olympics. If you're watching this, let us know who you are, so we can Google you. The one thing that does drive me insane though with like flights is I feel like the moment. Also, okay. Sorry, back to the flight itself. Why is it that whenever we are on a flight, it's all of a sudden like it's like the race to the golden ticket. I'm like, babe, it's assigned seating. The plane's not going anywhere. You know?
But I get it on like, especially like smaller planes when it's full, you want luggage space. That's what it is.
But even with the luggage space, everyone gets their own carry-on. Like, where else is the luggage going to go? They're not going to throw it out.
No, like there's not enough overhead.
I'm with you, but even if it's full, what are they going to do with the luggage? They're going to ask people to move their shit so you can put your
But then
luggage.
your luggage will be like put further away from you.
Oh no.
It's no problem.
No, but honestly, that shit drives me insane. Or when like, especially when it's a connecting flight in like Qatar or like Abu Dhabi,
I've
and
never
they're like,
done those spaces.
so you have, I'm sure.
I've never done a connecting flight in those places.
Have you ever flown with Emirates?
No.
If you have,
No.
Qatar,
No.
never mind. Well, when you do fly those airlines, you stop in the Middle East, and there's always one or two people on the plane like, shit, I have an hour left for my connecting flight. I'm not gonna make it in time. I'm like, what type of stupid person are you to book a flight with like a 1 hour connection? Because you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're gonna exit the plane, go through immigration, put your bags back in, all in the span of an hour, in this fat airport.
Oh my god, also.
It's not gonna happen.
No, it's not going to happen, but also, speaking of going through security at the airport, I don't know why, that's like probably like top 10 most stressful
It
experiences.
really is.
Especially in America, because in America they make you take your shoes off first of all, and I'm like, oh my god, now like,
You're like, my feet.
now my feet are like touching the bare floor, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna get like ringworms.
yeah, and then they're like yelling at you in, first of all, English, and then Spanish as well, because they repeat everything in Spanish, and I'm like, oh my god, like, what is happening? I can't even understand the Spanish, like, why are they even speaking to me in Spanish? And I'm just like, oh, okay, let me take my laptop out, and then sometimes they're yelling at you to put the laptop back in Spanish, because they're like, we don't need to take the laptop out, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
because some countries like, oh, you need to take the laptop out, and others are like, no, our machines are high tech. You know what I mean? I'm like, can it all be unified? I'm begging you.
I think it's like the difference in the machines. I think some of the machines are like
Oh.
CT or something, or MRI, or I don't know. I was looking into this because like I brought a film camera with me recently, and I didn't realize that you're not supposed to put that through.
No, that stuff's set up.
And I did. So I was like on Reddit being like, is my film gonna be okay? Anyway, it was fine.
No.
Because it was shitty film to begin with, it was a disposable camera. So like,
Well, wait, how do people, when they do travel with disposable, like with
You have
film?
like lead containers that you have to put your film in, and then.
Oh, so there's a special container.
and like a black bag, right? Yeah. And then also on Reddit, people were saying like they actually request if they can like take it out and then have them just inspect it rather than go through the machine.
Maybe that's how smugglers should start doing it.
Get people to inspect their drugs.
No, like put it in the rolls of film.
That just blocks out the X-rays, right?
Well, then you're not gonna get caught.
Is that true, Holly?
I'm not sure.
I mean, it'll be a very, very, very small amount.
Yeah, you can try that.
I will say, it's funny when you say like America was so aggressive at the airports, because whenever I'm in the States, Americans are so nice.
Wow.
I don't know, is this a singular
When
experience?
was the last time you were in the States?
2 months ago, went through LAX and then Honolulu.
Wait, what are you doing in America?
Holiday.
Oh, well, not just like layover.
No, it was a layover in LAX. We were there for 8 hours,
Yeah.
and thank the Lord, because that was the day the government shut down. So like half the staff were gone. We finally went through immigration after like 4.5 hours. I was like, thank God, because we were like, oh, we have 8 hours. We'll go through immigration, we'll go to like Santa Monica, we'll like have a coffee and stuff, and then we'll come back to the airport.
Do you know how far the airport is from?
Like, we have 8 hours.
Okay, far.
You know what I mean? I was like, we have a whole day, let's go out and explore. But then by the time we finished everything, I'm like, our flight's in 2 hours.
Oh my god.
But people were like in line, they're like, my flight left an hour ago, what do you want me to do? Like talking to the people working at the airport. They're like, you need to go to Terminal 4 and deal with this. That's an American airline issue.
Yeah. Also, I really need to pee.
Girl, we're gonna do a pee count of how many peas.
Oh my god. Okay, pee count 1.
See what I have to do with it.
This is why I have to book the aisle seat.
Okay, P Girl is back.
I can't even get through it.
P Girl is back from her pee break. Yeah, we were talking about the airports. Yeah, LAX. It was when we landed. It was the shutdown of the government.
Okay.
Because that was the first day, and that's why immigration took ages.
Yeah, I mean LAX can be quite hectic as an airport.
Every single time I go to LAX, I discover that it's a different LAX.
Oh, so is it sort of like, you know, in Harry Potter, how like?
Yes, and the stairs.
Yeah, it changes.
Yes,
right? Exactly.
it's constantly different.
Yeah.
I feel I've gone to LA a few times when I was, because I have family over there, so when I was a kid, I used to go a lot. I'm like, okay, I know this. You know, like Sydney Airport, I know it. I understand it well. You know, I get it. LAX, it's the twilight zone every time he lands. I'm like, where am I?
You know what? Every time I land in LAX, I think, I hopped off the plane.
My dream in my car.
It's like, undoubtedly every single time. Yeah.
But you were so what were you doing in Canada?
This was a few years ago. I was in Canada visiting. It was right when our borders like opened back up again, like after COVID. I think this was in 2022, and I was considering moving to Canada for my career, but I wanted to check out Vancouver first.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to move there and be like, I don't like this
Yeah,
place.
a lot of people do that. They'll get their visa, and then the first time they ever land in Canada is when they move, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Crazy.
No, so I went to Canada to like suss it out
Yeah, of
first.
course.
So I went to Canada, I went to LA that trip, and then it was really good. It was a great trip.
Nice.
Yeah, that
and
was
how long were you there for?
3 weeks. I can't remember now. Maybe 3 weeks altogether. But I spent like 11 days in like LA and the rest in Vancouver.
Did you enjoy it? Or?
Vancouver's quite small, but it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice city. I was like, I'm not gonna move here.
It does seem to be like the Sydney to Vancouver pipeline.
Yeah, well, because the visa's really easy to
Yeah.
get there, and you can like work in any kind of field on that visa. Whereas like the
Yeah.
American visas are very specific unless you get like, a green card.
Or like you marry someone.
Yeah. And I went to LA that trip, and that was the trip I actually got American rep. So
Oh wow, that was the trip.
that was the trip.
That's so. Oh, and that's when you. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm filling in the blanks now. Wow, and then you came back to Sydney.
Yes, I came back to Sydney.
And then when did we finally decide, like, okay, LA that's where we want to be, like, work-wise?
Well, I mean, I was always just like America, Hollywood.
Well, that's the
like
dream we're sold when we're younger,
Yeah,
right?
and that's where most of the work is, I guess. Like, it comes out of Hollywood. So I was like, well, it has to be LA. But I think we're at a point now in the industry where we don't have to like live in LA necessarily to work in the industry. So
But it's all self-tapes.
yeah, exactly.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
The whole LA thing.
The whole LA thing.
Well, because you don't have to live there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to live
Like,
there.
I can be at home.
I can be in Sydney.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't cost $1 million to live there. It's still expensive to live in Sydney, but
Yeah.
it's not like LA.
Well, yeah, because like your roots are here, so it's technically easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and like the weather is so much better here.
Yeah, because one time I got an in-person audition in Melbourne,
Oh.
and they're like, you gotta go. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'll be there. And I bought chicken out the next day.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I
No
thank God for
way.
my points because it was only like $50 plus.
Why was it in person? Why couldn't they just make you tape?
Oh no, because it was for theatre. That was for a theatre show.
Oh. But a lot of theatres actually are on tape these days, like for first round.
I would understand the first round because it's rather that. And then plus, I feel like a lot of actors when they first start, they do have those Shakespearean monologues and everything already.
Do you have a Shakespearean monologue?
No.
That's like your go-to?
I can't. You can pay me $1 million. Actually, I don't want to say this just in case in the future I do like a Shakespearean play, but you can. $1 Maybe it's the dyslexia, but I struggle.
Mm.
I struggle so much. Like I watched the play yesterday with Shakespeare, and I'm like, what? I have to really
I feel like
concentrate
you watched a lot of Shakespeare plays.
because I want to learn. I get
yeah.
it. Not because they're not doing it correct. I'm just dumb. I'm just stupid. And don't say no, meaning you're not. I am. It's okay. I barely graduated high school. I don't understand English. It's fine.
Mina's actually a really good writer, though. He's an amazing writer.
I am.
Himself.
I do know how to write, but no one's allowed to read my work until like an editor goes.
Until
past it.
Premature has
Yeah,
swept through it.
Yeah, until Ramalee's that girl.
Okay, I love Pride and Prejudice. You love Pride and Prejudice?
I do.
Yeah, so like I think Pride and Prejudice is one of like my favorite stories, one of my favorite books, like of all time. It's like the OG enemies to lovers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like a Shakespeare play that's enemies to lovers.
I mean,
as well.
technically Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yeah, true. It's a play though. Okay, so Pride and Prejudice is a book. So like Pride and Prejudice.
And Much Ado.
That's a play also. So
No, about like enemies to lovers, no?
yeah, but that's a play. Much
You know
Ado.
what we're talking about?
No, okay, we're talking about
Sorry.
like a book. That's
Go
like
ahead.
enemies to
I mean, that's technically a book.
lovers. Is it a book? Plays are books.
I mean, he wrote it.
Yeah, but like scripts. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, so
Your favorite book?
in my head, the
Yeah,
OG
yeah.
enemies to lovers is Pride and Prejudice.
Mhm.
And when I was in London recently, I watched this version of Pride and Prejudice called Plied and Prejudice. Now, I didn't know that plied means like getting fucked off your face, like with
Like drugs?
no, with like alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's what it means.
is that a British thing?
I think it's Aussie because I go into this play and all the actors are Australian, but they're doing British accents. But like they'll come out of the play to like talk to us in their Australian
You're
accent.
like, g'day, mate.
Yeah,
You're enjoying the show?
it was really funny and they made it really modern. Like at one point they were like, so they do all these like really campy like numbers, and one of the numbers they did was like, you know that TikTok meme that's like, I'm looking for a man in finance.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like remade that for the Pride and Prejudice play, and I was like, this is so much fun. Like I love this play already so much, this story already so much, and now they've made it even funnier. Yeah. So I don't know what that was about, like what that side tangent was about, but I love like modern twists on like classics.
Well, yeah, because if you're gonna do a classic, don't give us the same old thing we've seen 50 times. Give us something new, give us something different, give us something innovative.
Yeah, like maybe if they want to remake Pride and Prejudice with an Asian Elizabeth Bennet.
You know who to call. When did you see that show?
That was October, I think, when I was in London.
Oh, you were everywhere this year.
Yeah.
You went on a huge holiday.
I went on a holiday. Yes, I was on a holiday in Europe. I went to my friend's wedding, the first wedding I ever have attended.
Yeah.
Which was in Italy, which was so nice.
And you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
never wear dresses, so it was like,
You look
it was a very big moment for me to wear a
You look
dress.
beautiful.
Thank you. And then so I did solo travel around Europe for 3 weeks. Yeah, and then I was in China for a little bit. And I guess that's like the only part of like this year where it was like travel for me, like for like holiday. Like I did a lot of traveling this year for work, but that was like the few weeks that I had that I was traveling for leisure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then was the traveling for work before or after?
I had before and after. So
Sandwich.
yeah, I know. It was like
Busy girl.
I'm a busy girl. So yeah, so in I think it was like when's Comic Con? I think that was July.
Sydney Comic Con?
No, San Diego Comic Con.
Oh,
So I think that was July. Yeah, it was July. End of July, I went to San Diego for Comic Con, and then spent some time in the States because my best friend was in Seattle, and then I was in LA for like a week, and then came back. Had 3 weeks, and in those 3 weeks, I think I was like moving or something like that because
yeah, because you did a big renovation.
Yeah, and then went back to Europe for my friend's wedding and for travel. Then went to China, and then flew back to London for work. I was in
And
London.
what was the work?
In London,
Mm-hmm.
it was this movie that I shot.
Ooh, can you tell us anything? Or is it still like hush hush?
Well, not a lot, but
Okay.
it's called the Julia set.
Okay.
It's set in college, like American college.
I love Americans in my college.
Yeah, I love like a college girl. I played so many college girls this year.
Well, this is your college years.
Yeah, these are my college years.
Also, it sounds sexier to be like, yeah, I went to college.
I went to
I went to
college.
uni.
But it's funny because like in Australia, when you say you were in college, like it sounds like you were like a private school boy living in like St Andrew's Hall at UCID or something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and that's not the case.
That's not what it is.
Yeah, so it was a college coming of age drama, and I play. Well, there's a lot of characters in it that are all really smart at math, and I'm one of them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea of like when it's coming out?
I'm not sure. They're editing it right now in New York. That's what I know.
Okay.
And we shot on film, which was really exciting.
Really?
Yeah, my first
Wow.
movie shot on film.
That would have been crazy. Do you feel like because it was shot on film, like it was an added pressure to like, oh, I can't stuff up?
Not really.
No?
Honestly, not really, because I feel like it was like I feel like we had a good thing like going. We had rehearsals and like we rehearsed the takes a few times, and so we knew what was going on, and we had like the freedom to play and explore like within
Oh,
each
so
take.
fun.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Amazing. And then how long was filming for?
We were filming in London for I believe 6 weeks.
Oh wow, so you were there for a length of time.
Yeah. That was the first time I spent that long in London. It was fun.
By yourself as well.
By myself. Yeah, by myself. It was a lot of fun.
And then did you get to like travel around London?
Yeah, I explored a bit of London, but London is so big. Like you just, I like Sydney is big area-wise, but there's not like so many.
It's very
pockets.
walkable.
Yeah, Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
I'm not walking from here to Penrith.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the CBD.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Sydney CBD is very walkable, right?
Yeah.
And like
You can do that all in
the
a
thing
day.
with London is like there's so many pockets of CBD. You know,
Okay.
that it's like there's just so much to explore, and I just did not have the time to do all that. But I explored a lot of London, and
The main bits and pieces.
yeah. And because I had been before, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do all the like crazy touristy things.
Because you've already done it.
Because I've done it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I did go to see like Westminster and stuff again, but yeah.
Did you run into any friends there, or was it literally just your lonesome?
Lonesome?
Were you not lonesome?
Oh, okay. I got confused because I was like, because I did a movie called Lonesome, and I was like, what? I was
That's
like,
actually a really funny segue.
yeah, no, I was like, I didn't film Lonesome then. I was filming
Yes,
in
you did.
Sydney. I was like, what are you talking about? Yes, I have friends in London because like so many people from Sydney moved to London.
That is also another pipeline, Sydney to London.
Yeah. Actors and also like finance people, lawyers especially, because lawyers get paid so much money in London. They like
Really?
double their income there compared
Oh
to here.
wow.
Yeah.
I need to become a lawyer. To London.
You can be like the Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
pipeline. That's Mina.
Pipeline. Okay, I'll just get like a BBL and start
You
fresh
can,
in London.
and then you can start your own like TV show because she has her own show now, isn't it?
All's Fair, season 2.
I don't know what it's called, but it's like I think it's like Ryan Murphy.
Yeah, we're around with All's Fair.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll be
I
interested.
need to see it. I need to see it.
It looks so good.
Okay, I'm really excited. I do love Kim K.
Me too. I love that woman.
Yeah.
Like I remember when they were like keeping up with the Kardashians, no one. I was like, ah! And then like season 1 of the Kardashians, like that's what I felt.
I watched the
that's what
Kardashians.
I thought.
When did the Kardashians even like start airing?
2006.
Really? Okay, I didn't start watching 2006, but like I was watching it probably starting from like 2011. Yeah.
Yeah, when it was on E.
We don't have E here.
Yeah, it was Foxtel.
I didn't have Foxtel.
How were we watching it?
Illegal.
Cut the cameras. That's disgusting.
That's too poor
Didn't
for
support
Foxtel.
the industry. How
That's
dare
too poor
you?
for Foxtel.
Not a good excuse. Not a good enough excuse. Alrighty, so we have a few stories for you.
Okay.
That was I keep on saying sent in by the viewer. That's we have to stop lying about this. It was sent in by the viewers.
Mina is actually just lies about everything.
No, because literally because the original concept for this thing was like, yeah, the first few episodes will be Reddit, but like then we'll get organic stories.
Okay, I
But
see.
then I was like, I prefer the Reddit stories.
Why though?
Because no one's gonna tell me about them cheating on their husbands.
But what if
in
you
the
make it
DMs.
anonymous? Like,
It ain't gonna be
like
anonymous.
Ask FM. Does Ask FM still exist?
Let's ask your friend.
You never used Ask FM in school? It was how people bullied each other.
No, we don't.
Did you have Ask FM, Holly?
I don't know. I think I know of it, by osmosis, but like not direct.
Oh my god, like, okay, so like, I'm pretty sure everyone's Ask FM from high school still exists. And it was like stuff, they'd be like, rank the top 10 hottest guys you think from enter high school. Like, yeah, and be like, oh, I heard you're taking this person to formal, like, blah, blah,
Is this
blah.
true?
Yeah.
Wow, we just used to do on Facebook, like, to be honest posts.
Oh yeah,
Like,
TBH,
if
but
you
that's
wanna
not anonymous.
Yeah, but we didn't care. We were like, just give us a TBH and
Right.
we'll put it in the comment section. We'll do it.
Yeah.
So like, Brittany will be like, do me out, Brittany.
I love TBHs.
You look like shit. I hate you.
Did you actually?
Yeah, we were brutal.
Oh, then
We
you
were
were actually
brutal.
honest.
Yeah, we were like, we'll fight. I was
Oh,
like, get ready for
damn.
Monday. I'm gonna.
That is
Fuck
so
you.
funny. And also Tumblr had like the anonymous
I'm
questions
too young for
too.
Tumblr.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
You're born 2000.
Tumblr finished in like 2008, 9.
Tumblr still exists now.
Yeah, but when was it used?
It started, I believe, in like 2011. I feel like was when it started getting used.
I was very Tumblr girl in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
And when were you born, Holly?
2001.
2001.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe I'm just out of the loop then.
Yeah.
I always thought Tumblr was like my sister's, like my older sister's gift.
No, like I think Tumblr, like I think when you're born like 2005, you're too young for Tumblr.
Gotcha.
But 2000 is very much like
That's Tumblr.
that's prime
That's
Tumblr. You just probably
cool.
weren't like a fangirl. That's probably why you didn't use Tumblr.
You're right, I was a fanboy. That was my.
But were you a fanboy of anything?
No, yep. Like I feel like
Because Tumblr was like a fanboy fangirls like
I feel like
arena.
21-year-old Mina would have loved Tumblr at the time. Like if 21-year-old Mina, because when I was 21, eating disorders to the max,
Right.
and that's what Tumblr was. And I feel like TikTok, that's what it's becoming right now.
Really?
The pro-ana content on
The
TikTok.
pro what?
Pro-anorexia.
Oh, I was like, who's Anna?
Yeah. Who's Anna? I can't remember.
I was like, Anna Paul?
No, the pro-ana, like when you search up like diet or like body positivity.
Not
or,
so
like,
loud around my phone, please. I
Sorry.
don't want.
like,
That's not my
literally
algorithm.
just, like, it'll be like day in the life of like what I ate today, and like it'll be like 2 slices of cucumber.
But that's like surely
Green tea.
satire.
No, they're being that serious shit. And then the comment section is like, I just lost 10 kilos and you lose another 5. And the comments replying to that being like, I got you, like I'm praying for you, you can do it.
Yeah, you can cleanse your algorithm. Yeah. No, honestly, it pisses me off sometimes when my algorithm is just like my op, like my biggest op. Like I'm just like, why are you showing me this stuff? Like, bring back the Stray Kids edits. That's what I want to see.
I will say though, like when I was the most stressed out and deranged in my life, that's when I was like gorgeous, clear skin,
Really?
abs, thin.
How old were you?
Circa 2019 to like 2021, 2022.
Okay. Interesting.
You know, I felt like I was gorgeous.
I feel like you're gorgeous now.
Thank you. But I feel like at the time, where like looking at photos now and videos of myself back then, it's like, oh shit, Mina, you were really thin. Like, what the hell? Like back in my mindset then was like, oh my god, I look so fat. You know?
Yeah.
So it's funny.
Yeah, but do you feel confident with like how you look now?
I think I've reached a point now where I'm like, no matter how thin I get, I'm always gonna think I'm fat. So who cares?
Right.
You know what I
did a
mean?
naked scene today, by the way.
I did not do a naked.
So it was.
I had a nudity scene. No, I actually did. I actually did.
You did.
We did not have an intimacy coordinator. It was bad.
And I was like, ooh, what is this fur?
Yeah, because I have chest hair, I'm Arab. And like Liz just comes up to me, we're having a normal conversation, and she just goes,
Can I touch that?
you didn't even ask
No,
me.
no.
Oh, so that's how it feels like. I'm like, are you okay? She's like, I've never been with a man with fur.
I'm dead. But it's like, it's kind of soft.
It is soft. You
Yeah.
condition it, you do.
Oh, you condition it.
I do. I'm Arab. I'm hairy.
You're not even that hairy.
I think I am. You don't think?
I mean, I've seen hairier.
I have to, but like that's a bit too much.
Yeah. Like, not in real life, but like,
In videos.
in videos. Yeah.
That's like my number one porn history. I just search up like hairy.
That's not, I know, I'm not saying that in porn,
Don't
guys,
lie,
please.
I've seen it.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Not the corn.
Not the corn.
Not the corn.
Okay.
Okay.
Stories. Are you ready for my Reddit
Cool
stories?
stories?
Yeah. How to tell my friend I don't want to go on another trip with her. I have known M. Both. Oh wait. Oh, okay. So this man's a male.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And he's known his female friend and they're both in their late 20s.
Okay.
And they've known each other for over a decade now. We are great friends and have hardly had any big fights throughout the years. We always wanted to travel and see the world, and we dreamed about our future trips for many years. But for a long time, our plans were far from reality. When COVID settled and quarantine restrictions were lifted, we really had some free money to spend. So we went for a 2-week trip to southern France. I did most of the planning and searching for tickets, planning the itinerary,
Landed.
Yeah. Making sure that all documents, both mine and hers, were up to date, etc. I don't mind doing this genuinely as I'm. I know.
Actually, I think it's two females. They're just referring to.
I have known M.
Yeah, but they're both females.
Well, who's M?
M is her friend. So OP and then M is her friend.
Okay, if I'm amenable.
I knew it sounded too good to be true for that.
Okay, sorry, back. Let's read it again. We're both females in our late 20s. We wanted, after COVID, we went on a trip to France. I did all the planning, yada 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 yada. Okay. I don't mind doing this genuinely as I'm a hardcore type A person, and making plans and spreadsheets was everything to visit actually brings me joy. Maybe more awareness from M would be great. Also, M's like the first name.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
Mary.
her name is F.
Yeah.
The storyteller's name is F. So
Okay.
like maybe like let's say like Francis and Mary.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her Mary. Maybe more awareness from Mary would be great, but I was okay with her just showing up on time and starting our long-awaited trip. The first 2 to 3 days were okay. We were a bit overwhelmed, but generally having fun. Then her behavior changed. I had a feeling that I was traveling not with a 20-something-year-old, but with a preteen who hated to be here. She gradually stopped communicating with me, only answering questions. She rolled her eyes or snapped at most things I said. For example, if I reminded her that the windows should be locked before switching on the air conditioning, a request from the apartment owner I own, she would snap and go to another room. She started to comment nasally on the things I was doing. One day, she would roll her eyes at the fact that I was already packed to go to the next destination and asked her how long it would be to take her. And the next day, she would give me an ultimatum that she wanted to leave right now when we were out for a hike, or she would ignore me for hours, only addressing me if she needed me to take a picture of her, or if we had to stop for something she wanted to do. Usually after that, her mood would lift a bit, and we could manage to talk about something or watch a film together. From time to time, I would ask her if something was bothering her, if she wanted to change something on holiday, or if she wanted to spend some time alone. I suggested that we split up some days so that each of us could do what we wanted, but the answer to all of this was, it's okay, I'm fine with everything. I tried to pay attention to her wishes, spending time taking her photos, going to places she wanted to visit, and looking for places where she would like to eat. She's a picky eater. I also continued to plan all the movements, making sure we had all the right tickets, were on time, had foods, etc. After the holiday, I felt exhausted. It seemed like I had been walking on eggshells throughout the week, and I hadn't felt so lonely while being surrounded by people for a long time. When we came back home, we had minimal contact for about a week. After that, I told her that the experience was not okay for me. I didn't want to do all the planning and receive eye rolls in return. I expressed that if something was bothering her or spoiling her holiday experience, she should tell me. However, she insisted that everything was fine and that she liked it. After that, our relationship returned to normal. To be honest, I didn't think she would want to travel with me again, especially for a long time. But after 6 months, she was already writing to me, hey, let's think about next year. How about Italy? Oh. But that's when I gaslighted myself and I started telling myself, well, maybe it wasn't so bad, that I already knew what to expect and that I could try again. We are close friends, after all. So we went on a second holiday. This time it was better. Mary was definitely more involved in the planning, and even though I had to remind her to do certain things, she was at least trying. I also made a lot more compromises this time. Much more time in line with her wishes, but the impression was still the same. Once again, in the middle of the holiday, she stopped communicating, and I was looking for ways to entertain and interest her. With all my concessions to her desires, it became more obvious that her ideas about holidays were still different. But still, she did not agree with my suggestions to do anything separately. And here we are in the present. Mary is again suggesting places for the next trip, and this time I want to say no even more. But here are the things that bothered me and why. It's hard for me to tell her. If not If not with me, she's likely to find someone to go on holiday with. Her other friends, for various personal reasons, are not going on foreign holidays this and next year for sure. And I know her well enough to know that she won't be going alone. Okay, what is that issue? Anyway, she's going through a rather difficult time and she can't spend much time with her family. And I'm one of her closest friends. I don't want her to feel betrayed. And 3, there has been progress between the 2 trips. I can see that she is trying and there is still hope that things will get better. What should I do in this situation? I have answers, but...
Wait, so they're planning a 3rd trip, or she doesn't want to go on a 3rd trip?
Mary wants to go on a 3rd trip.
Yeah, but Frances...
But Frances is like, girl, I don't want to do this.
Okay. So she's asking, what should she do?
Yeah.
What do you think, Mina?
I think some people just apparently don't know how to learn their lessons. Like, your friend is abusing you from the get-go, and you're like, oh, but, like, they're... But, no, you don't go on a trip anymore. If someone's treating you with disrespect, also, it's a holiday. That's money. And also, like, if you're planning, like, it's fine being type A and planning and doing itineraries and everything, but if you're doing all that, like, the reason you do all of that is because when you're on a holiday, everything's planned. You're relaxed, you know? Day 1, you're doing this, day 2, you're doing this, day 3, you're doing that. If I'm on holiday with my best friend and all of a sudden you stop talking to me and start giving me the finger and start rolling your eyes, I'll punch you in the face. I'll leave you in friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like, I think some friendships, it's like you can be really good friends, but maybe you're just not travel compatible.
Maybe she's a Sunday brunch friend.
Yeah, exactly. And like, okay, so the first thing that she said was like, oh, but like, what if Mary finds someone else to travel with?
That's like FOMO.
That's like, Frances, I think you can do better than Mary.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Mary does not seem like a good friend.
Yeah, like you're scared that Mary's gonna replace you, but like, why do you need Mary in your life? Why do you need to travel with Mary?
It seems like a codependency issue.
Yeah.
Because I think you're in an abusive cycle, and maybe that's like from your parents not raising you correctly and not giving you enough love.
So the verdict is Frances should go to therapy and think
better
about
herself and create more boundaries.
yeah, better boundaries, but also to be the devil's advocate. We haven't actually heard really like what happened on
Mary's side.
Yeah, on Mary's side, because like, how is Frances treating Mary?
Yeah, because what if like Frances is like a crazy bitch?
Like, what if she is like literally micromanaging everything and really critical of Mary?
Yeah.
And that would piss me off. Like, if I'm on holidays with my friend and they're like, no, we have to do this. Why are you breathing so loud? I'm trying to get my 8 hours of sleep and you're breathing so loud next to me.
Right.
That would piss me off. And then I would stop talking to them because I'd be like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, but in saying that, Mary keeps on coming back and saying, okay, let's do another holiday.
Yeah, so both of them have issues.
Maybe they just need it, instead of asking Reddit and ask what to do, maybe they just need to talk to each other.
Yeah, because it sounds like then, like, what's happening is that, like, they're having issues while traveling, then they just, like, cool off because they're no longer traveling together. Months pass, and they're just, like, forgotten that, like, that whole thing happened. Which happens all the time, right? Because you're just like, oh, that's water under the bridge. And, like, you're not in that heightened emotional state anymore. So you're like, oh, it's fine. I love my friend. But, like, the issues are still there. They haven't been resolved, clearly.
But also, like, if they've been friends for a long time, I think it does become, like, a sibling relationship. Where, like, I'm sure you have big fights with your brother, but, like, then the next day they're back to being normal. Because he's your brother.
Yes.
You know?
But, like, there needs to be respect. And it sounds like they're not even really fighting it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not.
They're just, like, silent treatment and stuff. Like, at least when me and my brother fight, we're, like, fighting it out, and then there's, like, a resolution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the verdict is F&M, y'all need to F out of here. No, go, like, figure it out, have a chat.
Just don't travel with each other, and, communicate. And, like, maybe instead of writing to Reddit, like, maybe just thinking about why you even need this person in your life to travel with.
Yeah, also, I want to know what they're doing, like, for money-wise, because if they're going on these holidays...
Maybe they live close, like, maybe they live in Europe.
Okay, that does make sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense. Like, if I live in London, then I can go...
Yeah, because, like, if I'm going to the south of France, I'm going to the rest of Europe, too. You know what I mean? Because, like, we're so far away. But if they're just, like, going to the south of France, I feel like they live in Europe.
I always forget, like, Australia, because we're in Australia. Australia is just so far away from everywhere.
Yeah.
So when we're going on holidays, like, oh no, if I'm going to Japan, I'm doing Japan.
It's kind of like, okay, this is related in my head somehow. bed,
that's
it was like
sleep.
a serious sleep.
I agree.
And I feel like Australians don't know how to nap, they only know how to serious sleep.
Yes,
you know what
I
I mean?
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so right. 'Cause naps are for like the couch.
Naps for the couch or the floor.
Also, do you feel like there's a difference between? I had a fight about this with my ex-partner. The difference between being tired and being sleepy.
Oh, that's different.
They're two separate
It's
things,
just like
right?
there's a difference between bedtime and sleep time.
Thank you. For me, tired is like I've had a long day. I'm tired, but I'm not going to bed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Sleepy, it's bedtime.
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping.
Exactly.
That's the true difference.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
I don't know even why we brought this up. But yeah.
Why did you guys have a fight about that?
Because actually no, I do remember now. I was writing a scene in the script, and they're like, why are you saying sleep? Like, why are you saying I feel sleepy? Like, say I'm tired. I'm like, well, it's not tired because it's bedtime. So you're saying I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Tired has a lot more connotations than sleepy.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready for number 2? Today I was on holiday with my wife. We sat to our designated seats, and in front of us there were three kids with the mother sitting on the row parallel to them.
Okay.
2 of the slightly older kids, 10 and 12, were well behaved, but the youngest, 8 to 9, was such a spoiled little monster, shouting and screaming if he would not get what he wanted, not listening to the mother to stay quiet, or in his seat for taking off, pressing on the seat in front of him with his legs, and so on. I was quite irritated and appalled by such bad behaviour, and just looked at my wife with my eyes in disbelief, since the mother tried to keep him under control. The flight took off. He got his iPad and watched cartoons. I had my headphones on and fell asleep, but as the plane landed quite far on the landing strip, we had quite a lot of time to wait. The kids started screaming and shouting for this and that and throwing a tantrum, and I had enough.
This is after landing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're just waiting because there's not a gate available.
Oh, that's
Okay.
okay.
Sat up a bit, looked at him and said, "Yo, kid, you need to shut up." The kid stopped, said nothing, and the mum said, "He's just a kid. He's just a kid." But you cannot control your kid to this point. I hear him through the noise cancelling. It's a bit much. In my opinion, I did everyone a favour. Even his siblings were tired of him, with his brother saying, "I mean, he's not wrong, but not exactly right." Ooh. Which I found a bit funny. Also, the boys that I told to shut up sat on his seat facing me and stared at me for a while in disbelief. I suppose I doubt I created a trauma or anything. Okay, there's an edit. We were on the plane for 20 minutes before departing the flight. With 1 hour and 20 minutes, we waited 20 to 30 minutes before getting off and landing. Okay, so there was a bit of time.
Wait, what? The time, what?
Okay,
Wow.
so he was saying there was 20 minutes before departing. We
Okay.
had to deal with the kids screaming.
Yes.
And then when he landed, we had 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, and how long was the flight?
An hour and 20.
An hour and 20.
Okay, gotcha.
So 5 hours. No,
What?
3 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so like 90% of the flight,
Uh-huh.
you're dealing with a kid screaming.
But it was screaming through the whole flight, right, as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so what was the question at the end?
Am I the answer for telling a kid to shut up?
Okay.
I think we know the answer to this. No, you're not. I will say, if children should not be on planes, sorry, I scratch that. Well-behaved children should only be on planes. If your child, I'm sorry to say this, if your child is not like a well-behaved dog on a plane, like when you tell them to shut up and it's not shutting up, I'm gonna need you to shut up, because guess what? This isn't a private plane ride for you and your family. This is a public space. You know what? Like a 3-hour flight, I can handle it. If I'm doing like Sydney to,
But he was on a 1.5 hour plane ride.
you know what? At his ripe age,
How do you know how old he is?
he's married.
People our age are married.
Not in this generation.
Like the other day, my friend was like talking about his sister's husband, and I was like, husband? How old
What?
are we?
Yeah, we are reaching husband age.
I was like, husband? His twin sister as well. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
What would you do in that situation if a kid's like kicking and screaming?
Okay, so first of all, I want to say I don't think he's an asshole, but I don't think he's in the right either for screaming at the kid. To be honest, like it's honestly the mum's fault. Like something. Like if a stranger is yelling at your kid, like you've been such a bad parent that it's like disruptive.
But like, what if you're in a situation where the kid is not?
Well, I don't think I would scream, but I would definitely say something.
Like what?
I would definitely go up to the mom and be like,
Oh,
hey.
the mom, like,
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, your kid is being super disruptive.
Figure it out.
Like, everyone on this plane is pissed. You need to do something about it.
Yeah. The only time I think like I will give the child grace is if the child is like 16 months or younger.
Right, well, you're not going to be screaming at a 16
Well, that's what I mean.
They're not
like,
going to understand either.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, it's a baby. Like, the babies are gonna cry. I'm so fine.
But would you scream at a kid?
He said it was like 8 or 9-year-olds. Yeah.
You would scream at an 8 or 9-year-old?
If-
They're really small.
I don't think he screamed at the kid.
Oh.
I said, your kid, shut up.
He said, "Yo, kid, shut up."
Oh.
Would you say that to a kid?
Look, if I was jet lagged and it was like an 8, 9-year-old, like with some attitude, yeah. I think sometimes children need that to understand fear.
I don't know if I can scream at a kid.
I'm sure you can, Liz.
I like tutor, okay, so I tutor kids, right? Like, and I tutor like around like, I think 10, 11-year-olds, and there'll be like a whole classroom of them, and they're very loud and disruptive. Like, some of them definitely have like undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah, it's always something.
But I'll never scream at them. Like,
You're not scream. What about
But
like?
I'll never tell them to shut up either.
Okay.
I just like sit down.
Let's put you in a scenario, Liz.
Okay.
If you're on a plane, you just did a 15-hour plane ride from here to San Fran, and you're flying from San Fran to New York City.
Okay.
It's another 5-hour flight.
Yeah.
And the plane is packed, and there's a kid in front of you that's like 10 or 11, doing one of these on the seats, screaming his lungs out, being like, okay. And then you're on the runway, that taxiing off or taxiing down, whatever it is, and he keeps on screaming, and then mom's like, buddy, you need a shush, and he's like, fuck you, mama. Because there are kids like that, and the mom's just in her own world, and you're not gonna be like, oi, kid, shut up. You know? You would say it differently.
I would say it differently because if I did do that, I would spend the entire rest of the plane ride feeling so fucking
The plane ride's done. That's what I'm saying.
But I would just feel so guilty.
Why? You don't know these people. They're based in Utah. I don't know.
No, because like I would feel like I've been so aggressive to a kid who doesn't know any better. Like their frontal.
You're teaching him.
Am I though?
You're telling him to shut up in public places.
Okay, like I remember when I was in New York with my brother. This is when I was 16 and he was 13, and like we were just walking on the street, and like a stranger literally said to my brother, like, stop walking so fucking slow. And I was like, he's 13.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's a bit extreme because that's not your brother's fault.
Okay, yeah, that's true. It's
You
not his
know what I
fault. He's
mean?
just walking. Like literally, he's just existing.
Yeah, he's just walking and existing. Like,
Yeah.
That's on them.
Yeah. Okay. Like I probably wouldn't swear at the kid, but I would definitely like be like, hey, like, can you be quiet?
Okay, buddy.
Buddy.
I don't know if you're trying to be like nice.
Yeah. I'm like.
Okay, so hey, buddy. How are you?
How are
I'm
you?
gonna need you to turn around. You see that seatbelt? It's gonna be around your neck. Yeah.
I feel like I would say something to the kid, and if the kid did not respond, I would then talk to the flight attendant.
And be like, I want a free ticket. I need a free upgrade immediately.
Move me to first class immediately.
Have you ever flown first class?
First class? No.
I've only flown first class once.
Really? There's not many planes that have first class.
It's because I can plane.
Oh, what happened?
We flew to Bangkok and we had why am I forgetting? What's the in between when you have two flights?
Layover.
Thank you. I don't know why I forgot the word layover.
Layover.
We had a layover in Bangkok and it was like a 5-hour layover. And it was all economy. But I was a gold tier Qantas member.
Ooh.
Which means I get access
How did you
to
become
the
gold
lounge.
tier?
Oh, when I was on tour, we traveled a lot.
Oh, yes.
So I got silver, gold. So then we were in Bangkok and I was trying to go to the lounge and the first thing they said was business class ticket. And I'm like, no, it's economy, and they're like, we're not allowed in here. And I was like, I know, but I have like other means to get in. It's not like, and like the thing is, they work at the lounge, so they would know that there's other ways of getting into the lounge.
Yeah.
But they weren't having it. They're like, no, unless you have a business or first class ticket, like you're not allowed in here. I'm like, I understand, ma'am, but I have, and like I just came from like a 10-hour flight. I'm tired. Like, give me a moment to
Do you know
breathe.
who I am? I'm Mina Asfour.
Come on now.
Just Google me.
No, get ready. So then I was like trying to put my bags down and like get out my wallet and everything, and like literally the security guard pushing me out of the lounge, like pushing me out physically
Wait,
out
do you
of
think
the
that's racism?
No, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. The point is, I was abused. So they pushed me out of the lounge, and like I'm holding my carry-on, my mum's carry-on, a backpack. I'm just chilling. I'm like, they're pushing me out. Anyway, and then while all this is happening, I get an email from Qantas being like, "Great, your latest flight."
Oh.
From, you know, like they always send it to you automatically after.
So you were flying Qantas
into Bangkok. And then it was a partner airline with Emirates from Bangkok to Jordan.
Gotcha.
No, to Abu Dhabi. You know. Anyway, the point. I was landing in Jordan. That was my.
Yeah.
That's the point of the story. Anyway, so I gave it 1 star. And I was like, "Why are you giving it 1 star? Please tell me more." So I gave them the whole story. I did over-exaggerate a little bit, but you know that's the point. I was like, I was abused. They shoved me. I fell. They like basically spat in my face. They said horrible things in their own language, and I Google translated it. And like, it was a whole thing. Anyway, and then I get a response back that the team will get in contact with
Immediately.
you. No, like I think it was like we'll get in contact with you in 5 to 10 days. Because like this is now a complaint. It's not like a review. And then like I would say half an hour to 45 minutes later, while I get with Mr. Asfour, please come to front desk. And I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
I was confused because I didn't know. I thought that was an isolated incident, you know. And I'm like, should I go that flight cancel? I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
So I go and they're like, oh, can we please have your tickets? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, no, you and you have someone with you with the ticket. Have your tickets? I'm like, yeah, me, my mum, like, give me your tickets and your passport. I'm like, yeah. You go. My heart dropped because they just got the tickets and took them, and I was like, what's happening? And I don't know why my first one, I'm like, did my visa expire? I don't even need a visa. Like I have citizenship.
That would have freaked me out. I can't believe they did that. That's like a power move.
So they just like ripped it, and then like these 2 fresh tickets came out, and they're like, "We're so sorry for the inconvenience that we just."
Why did they not say that first?
And I was still confused what the inconvenience was because I was like, I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, and then they gave me 2 tickets, and it was like 4A and 4B. And I was like, 4? 4? What do you mean 4? I was 34 before. What do you mean? Because I was like, 4, is that 4? I was like, okay. The flight was like 2 hours later. We went in. Like, gorgeous.
Do you have photos? I want to see later.
I'll show you that.
Yeah, show me later.
When I tell you it was good, but the one thing I do regret, it was a midnight flight. So by the time I was on the plane, they're like, do you want dinner? I'm like, I would love dinner, but I
Go
went to sleep.
straight to sleep.
So like by the time I went to sleep and woke up, it was like the flight, like 2 hours left. You know what I mean? I was like, damn it, I wish I stayed up and like enjoyed the dinner and enjoyed half the stuff. But I was in like my little cocoon, and like they gave you, so they were like, it goes into a lay down bed, and she was like, get off. I'm like, why am I getting off? They put a mattress top up.
Oh yeah, they do that mostly for most business.
I've never been business.
You're talking about first.
I know. I've never been on business or anything. I've only ever been economy.
Oh,
So
okay. On first, okay, gotcha.
So I got anyway. I slept like a fucking child. Slept, woke up, had breakfast. The breakfast was not that great. I'm not gonna lie. It was like a fruit salad and then like some shitty pastries. Yeah.
Okay.
And then like, do you want champagne? I'm like,
Champignon.
I want to go. Give me a coffee. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then we landed, and then we went to the carousel to pick up the bags.
Yeah.
And I was like, we stayed there for like half an hour, and we didn't know that like the first class and business people get like their bags first, and it's all like in a corner.
It's in a corner?
Like
someone's taken it up.
Already taken off the carousel.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, that looks like.
Oh, wow. No one's ever taken my bag off the carousel for me. So myself, like me and my like 28 kilo luggage, I'm like,
but now,
like, everyone get out of the way.
But now every time I'm at the airport, I like, I pray someone disrespects me. So I can get another
That's so funny.
Oh
You
my
could
God.
just work for Qantas.
No, because then that's work.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't want to work there.
You can date someone who works for Qantas.
See, now you're talking.
Yeah.
Now you're talking. You never have to see them. You just take off because they're always traveling, you know?
No, okay, no. I mean, like, Qantas, like head office people.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'm with you.
Mina would like to see their partner every day.
That is very true.
Mina would die
very
if
codependent
yeah,
person.
I'm like, don't pretend like you
Yeah,
don't want to
I'm
see your
like-
partner.
But I mean, if it's someone you don't like, you can just like, date them.
Right.
Look, get out of the country. Me too. I'm in Bali.
Oh,
Just
that's
like-
so sad.
I know.
So unfortunate. I
Yeah.
can't ever see you.
Okay, so now we have some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Wait, are you just asking me? Is it one
I'm
sided?
asked, it's one-sided.
Oh shit. Okay. Do I have to like answer immediately? Can I
Yes.
have it?
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
These are would you rather.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Missed flight or lost luggage.
It's flight.
Okay, bad hotel or long flight.
Long flight.
Travel broke or stay at home.
Travel broke.
Okay, fame or freedom.
Freedom.
Hollywood or indie.
Hollywood.
Red carpet or rap party.
Rap party.
Okay, this one's gonna be a hard one.
Okay.
Lead role or like you're a bit part, but it's a really good script.
Lead role.
Really, but like it's an awful movie. Awful.
Everyone's gonna start somewhere.
No. No, but this is the scenario. Like these, you only get one option for your life. Like lead role, but it's a god awful movie, like Sharknado 20 or something.
I don't even know what that is.
Great, exactly. Or like a really good script, but like you have a one-liner.
And that's all I'm doing with my career. Like,
Yeah, that's it. You fall into a coma after.
Rena! Bit part.
See?
Yeah.
Because you're like, I want to watch the story, right?
Yeah.
But what if it was like a really bad movie? You're like,
And it's like
No,
the
I
only thing
can't
I
watch
ever do. That's like my legacy.
yeah, legacy, no one knows you.
God.
Okay, now awards or money?
Money.
I agree. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
What's an overrated country you visited?
Ooh, overrated country that I visited. England.
Okay, underrated country?
I don't know if this is underrated, but like Vietnam.
It is beautiful, isn't
I
it?
fucking love Vietnam.
But everyone just goes, oh, Vietnam.
Like everyone just goes to like Bali and stuff.
And they're like, it's the same. It's like, oh,
It's so different.
okay, city that's just all hype.
Vancouver.
Okay, place that you would like to gatekeep.
Everywhere in China.
Really?
Yeah, I would like to gatekeep China so it doesn't become the new Japan.
I'd love to go to China with you.
Yeah.
It looks, every time I see photos, I'm like,
I used to be like,
gorgeous.
everyone needs to get on the China train. Like, why does no one go to China? And now that like more people are going to China, I'm like, actually, can you stop?
Yeah, there's already too much.
I don't want more people, like, because you know in Japan when you travel, like, there's just so many people, and there's like influencers trying to get photos everywhere, and you're just like,
When we went to Japan last time, we got really cheap flights. I'm like, oh, so cheap. Anyway, we went on this week called the Golden Week, which is basically 5 public holidays back to back.
oh my god,
So everyone in Japan
was on holiday.
was on holiday as well. So it was the
Oh my
tourists plus all the locals.
Wow.
I was overstimulated. I did not enjoy myself at all.
I
I
can
was like,
imagine.
yeah, it was too much.
I can
So don't do that. I think it's in March or April.
Oh, that's such a good season because it's like cherry blossom season.
Maybe that's why they also have the 5-day holiday.
Yeah.
Because it's technically like 10 because they have the Saturday, Sunday, it's already off. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Countries you pretended to you like. I'm gonna
What?
say that again. Countries you pretended you liked.
Countries I pretended I liked. Why would I pretend?
I don't know, girl. You told me.
I mean, I guess like, no, but I do like England. But I don't think I've ever pretended.
I don't like England. I mean, I've never been, but I've never had the
What?
desire. I've never had the desire to be like.
You don't like it, but you've never been. How can you judge?
Like, okay. Like, I can only talk. The only place in Europe I've ever been was France.
Mhm.
It's because my partner was from France. So I've been there, and I'm like, okay, this is cute. I can imagine living there, but I've never had the desire to. Look, you know, there's people like, I want to visit London so bad. Like,
Yeah, that was
I've
me.
never-
Because I was a One Direction girl.
oh, this doesn't.
Like, you know, that's why I was like, England is the place
It's
to
the One
be.
Direction to England pipeline. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was like, I absolutely have to go to England. And I lived there for like 6 months as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, not in London, in like Nottingham, but yeah.
Okay, now food you hated abroad.
Ooh, food I hated abroad. Okay, you answer first, Mina.
Okay, when we were in Japan last, we went to this. We were starving and we walked. I think like 30,000 steps. I just need to eat anything. Like the next restaurant, we need to walk in and eat.
Yeah.
So we go in, and thank God they had like a picture book with like all the food.
I haven't heard the story.
Maybe you have, but just pretend you don't
Okay.
for the podcast. So then I was like, there's chicken sticks, and it was like 6 chicken sticks for $5 or like 500 yen or whatever it is. I'm like, great, we'll get 10. Like I was just like, get a lot because they were tiny. And we were eating them like, these taste strange. This does not taste like chicken at all. So it was chicken, but it was like each skewer was a different part of the chicken. So it was like chicken breast, chicken throat, chicken heart, chicken liver, chicken butthole.
You know, even before you said the story, I already thought about like my worst food, and it's something very similar to that.
Okay, so what's the worst food?
So it was like when I was in Beijing, I was like probably in year 7 at the time, and I was obsessed with Peking duck. Have you had Peking duck before? So good. And then my mom told her friend that I love Peking duck. Like me and my brother love Peking duck. She was like, cool, like I'll take them to a duck restaurant.
Oh.
It was not a Peking duck restaurant. It was like every other part of the duck. So
What do you
it was
mean?
Like, so it was like duck heart, duck brain, and it all got served, and we're just like, oh,
She just heard duck and went with it.
I'll fuck with this.
What did you do?
I was like, I can't eat this more.
I can't eat this mum with your little British accent that we did. How old were you?
I was like 12,
Oh my
and my
god.
brother was like 9.
Oh, poor baby, poor baby.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready? Is there any scams that you fell for?
Oh yeah, especially in America. The first time I went to LA, and I remember I was with my dad, and you know on Hollywood Boulevard, there's like those people who dress up in
And
costumes.
you take photos with them?
And they come up to you and they're like, you want a photo? And like, I'm 15.
Of course.
And I'm like,
I want a
yeah.
photo with Elvis.
And then, yeah. And then we get a photo and then they're like, that's $50, thanks. And I'm like, you asked for a photo. Why am I paying? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that.
Wow. How did you fell for that?
I know.
How did you pay them?
I don't know. Like $20 probably.
$20
$50,
for a bootleg Elvis?
Yeah.
Lordy.
I know.
Okay, what's the worst airport you've been to?
The worst airport I've been to.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, there's not that many terrible airports to be honest.
There are a few, like let's be
Really?
honest. Think of all of them, line them up.
The thing is, like, if it was a terrible airport experience, I probably blocked it out of my brain.
That's what I'm saying. I think Melbourne Airport is like
Really?
awful.
Why?
Because you have to take a bus when you why is the train line up there? It's silly. It's very silly.
Yeah.
And they do that silly Uber thing where you don't choose your Uber, the Uber chooses you and you get like a code. I don't like that. And then like people can scam you. They're like, yeah, come in.
Oh.
And then you get in their car and you give them the code. They're like, oh, actually I'm not an Uber. But like,
Oh.
you can just transfer me. It's cheaper. I'm like, no,
Oh,
I'm not getting kidnapped in
Oh,
central
no.
traffic. Like,
Oh,
I'm not
no.
doing any of that. What else is a bad airport? LAX is not bad. It's just it's really convoluted and confusing
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have to be that way.
I would say like LAX is like the most confusing airport that I've been to.
There's like 8 terminals.
There's a lot going on there.
I don't know why.
I think it's like the traffic getting in as well with like
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Bad airport. Oh god. I don't know. Okay, well like this is biased because they lost my luggage.
Oh god.
Byron Bay Airport.
There's an airport.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not a bad airport, it's just that my luggage didn't arrive.
So what happened to your luggage?
They left it in Sydney.
Oh, but did you get it back?
Yeah. Then,
Okay.
then they like shipped it on the next flight.
Right.
Which was
Okay,
the same
gotcha.
day, thank God. But I just remember being at that airport. Oh no, it was a bad airport because it was a bad airport.
She's remembering now.
Because not only did they not have my bag, but when I went to the front desk, there was no one working there. So I was like,
You're like, hello.
yeah, they're like, sorry, they haven't started work yet. And I'm like, but what
do you
about
mean
my
we're here?
what about my fucking bag?
They haven't started work yet. It's like,
Yeah.
how was I let in?
Yeah, I was like, but my bag. So Byron Bay Airport.
Okay, and what's the worst airline you've ever been on?
Jetstar.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Jetstar's the worst.
It's had the worst delays though.
I think it's just you get what you pay for with Jet. I always like.
Yeah, that's
I always
true.
say, oh my god, it's so cheap, that's so. And then the moment I reach the gate, I'm like, what? Why am I here? Why did I think this was a good idea?
Yeah.
And it ends up being like the same thing because it'll be like the base fare 300. You're like, oh shit, like I'm saving quite a lot of money. And it's like, okay, you want luggage? Great. Oh, you want to watch TV? Cool. You want a meal? You want water?
You want to breathe?
$700. And I'm like, okay, if I just paid an extra $200, then I would have got a premium flight with a premium. Like,
no, but I actually got a really good deal with Jetstar once to Vietnam, and it was like I think it was like $400 or $500 return.
Oh, nothing.
It was so good, but then the flight there was delayed for like 4 hours.
No, thank you.
We were like sitting on the plane for 4 hours, just like. But then they gave everyone free entertainment, but I had paid for entertainment.
You're like, I want a refund.
So they refunded me my $10.
You know what? I'm so sorry for saying this Jetstar, but like if you want to change our rate, you can always like give us those like Bali package holidays.
Nothing beats
No, it's not
holiday.
Doing Jetstar. But yeah, if you want to send us to Bali or like Japan or something, but they do those like unjapanable, unbelievable holidays.
Oh.
They're like it's flight and accommodation.
Oh.
I want that. If you can suss that out, we'll do a whole vlog for you. You know, we'll do a podcast by the pool, then a podcast in bed, then like a podcast
in bed.
It's like different locations.
With Mina's furry chest.
I'm shirtless in this scenario. You know what?
He's just shirtless in the next podcast episode he will not have a shirt.
I'm not wearing anything.
Yeah.
And is there a city where you've cried in the most?
Oh my god,
What made you stop? Why?
Because I'm like, I cried so much. I just cry all the time. So I'm like, to quantify that.
Sydney.
I mean, obviously Sydney.
Besides Sydney, number 2.
Maybe like Shanghai. Yeah, I would say Shanghai, definitely Shanghai.
What, is that because that's like your place of origin?
Yeah, well, like I grew up there after I was born in Australia. Like I grew up there till like age 3, so like obviously cried there a lot. Yeah, and like when you travel with family as well, like going to Shanghai with family, so I cry a lot too.
I will say like whenever I'm in Jordan, I do end up crying a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like because like it's such different energy over there. I feel like much more at peace and much more in my.
Yeah, like sometimes the crying is also just like feeling really like grateful that you're there, or like just feeling emotional about things. You know what I love? Crying on the plane.
There's something so sexy and beautiful and mysterious about crying on a plane.
I'm like sitting there and I'm like looking out the window, and then like I have my sunglasses on because I don't want people to see me crying.
Yeah, of course.
There's just like
tear.
tears. There's just tears coming out of my sunglasses.
Okay, are you ready for one more rapid fire?
Okay, yes.
And then we're done.
Okay.
You ready?
Mhm.
Window or aisle?
Aisle.
Beach or city?
City.
Backpack or suitcase?
Suitcase.
Hostel or hotel?
Hotel.
Sunrise or sunset?
Oh, sunset.
Plan or wing it?
Wing it.
Uber or walk?
Walk.
Coffee or alcohol?
Coffee.
Tourist or local?
Local.
Cheap or comfortable?
Comfortable. I don't know, actually, also coffee versus alcohol, it's actually kind of hard.
That is, because like, but like, I would rather just have like coffee.
Yeah, like I can live without alcohol.
Yeah.
But I can also live without coffee, but I do.
Why would we do that?
Yeah, like I enjoy like coffee cultures in different cities and stuff like that.
Yeah,
unless
I agree.
Unless it's London, because the coffee culture is horrendous.
You're really bad mouthing England today.
No, I do love England. It's just that.
You said it was the worst city.
No, I said I was not impressed by England. But that's because I held to a very high standard in my head.
What was in your head? Like
That
everything made of gold, and you're like you landed. You're like, why does this feel like?
No, I thought I would land and see One Direction there.
Do they even live there? Like
They do.
who?
All of them.
Random.
Minus Liam, but yeah, all of them live in. Yeah, all of them live in England. What are you talking about? They're all British, except for Niall, who's Irish. But I think Niall lives in London.
What about Zayn?
Yeah, he's British. What?
Maybe they're too much in like American pop culture style with associated with America.
That's crazy. They
And
have
also
the
they-
biggest British accents.
They
ever.
also sing with American accents.
No, they don't.
You don't.
Like
care.
literally, Holly is. She's like.
Wait, let me sing one of the songs. Don't you know you're beautiful if only you saw what I could. Yeah, that is.
That's not America, dude.
Oh, you don't care.
Anyway. No, so I remember like I saw a TikTok of like someone seeing Niall on like the tube in London. Yeah.
That's normal.
Well, it wasn't when I was there. I didn't see them. That's why I was disappointed because I was promised.
Can they not afford cars? Maybe they're paying.
No, okay. So London is like the traffic is really bad. So like tube is much faster, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the tube is the train.
Yeah, it's like the metro. Their version of the metro. Yeah.
Our metro is better though, right?
But our metro is so new.
New. Okay.
Like I don't think there's any metro in the world that's better than Sydney Metro. Like in terms of aesthetics and like how much money they pumped into it.
Yeah, because they have time to like.
Like
this
so
works,
much.
this
Like
doesn't work.
I take the Sydney Metro and I'm like, Sydney is rich. Like
Yeah.
rich. Yeah.
The metro is really like classy like that.
But the problem with Sydney Metro is that doesn't really go to many areas.
It doesn't.
And like I can't really
And it's
use
like
it.
you live in the hills
Mm.
to go to the city. It's not.
But honestly, they deserve it because they only had buses for the longest time, so they deserve it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alrighty. I think we're done for today.
We're done. You don't. I don't get to ask you Uno reverse.
Go ahead.
I don't have anything for you.
Exactly. And thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you next time. See
Not
ya.
maybe you'll see me in the next
Maybe
one.
you'll be back for part 2.
Okay.
Okay. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.